Hi, I'm Adam Kingl, and I'm the author of the book Next Generation Leadership. I'd like to talk to you today about this condition that the press is talking about with us, which is the resignation crisis that we're facing in the West. Well, I think actually it's probably a global issue now. I mean, after all, there are 4 million people who quit their jobs in April in the US, a 20-year high. There were a record 10 million job vacancies in June. A Microsoft study indicated that 41% of the global workforce are considering resigning within 1 year, and a Fast Company article suggested that number may be as high as 55%. What I'd like to discuss today are the implications, particularly for professional services firms. I'm thinking of management consultancies and law firms in particular who have a partnership model. Initially, the partnership model only worked if graduates knew they were on an 8 to 12-year journey to make partner. But what if they don't care about making partner anymore? This is a potential existential crisis if those young talents are leaving every 2 to 5 years. I talk to firms all the time who are seriously questioning their philosophy of work, the architecture and philosophy of how they are composed. I think we have to reconsider the models in our organizations, particularly in partnership models, and think about how can we still imbue people with purpose and values so that they will stay a little bit longer, but also create those organizational designs that are not necessarily up and out. I think that involves working on purpose and legacy, particularly with senior partners, those in the last trimester of their careers who might be thinking, well, there's very little else that you can teach me. Think about what is the type of firm that you wish to leave. And it might be rethinking how can you have a more fluid conversation and a more fluid movement in and out of your firm from top talent. In that way, hopefully, you will be working with people who might be en route to becoming seniors in your firm, might become clients at some points in their career, might be suppliers or partners, might work with you on a contractor basis. After all, over 60% of the world's work is now organized according to projects, and they just might come back as senior executives later on in your company's life. So in other words, you might get 2, 3 bites of the cherry from that same person who might come in and out of your organization. It really involves rethinking how you work, but I do think that it is necessary to have that conversation. If you'd like to hear more, please go to my website, adamkingl.com.